Hello.
Hello, welcome back to
Getting that
getting that
MD.
MD.
Almost good.
Yeah, yeah. No, I was I was laughing too hard. I was looking at memes earlier about bananas and apples.
Ooh.
So, welcome back to Mcat Academy, where we're gonna highlight some of the important topics that will come in the MCAT since we both have taken a lot of prop exams and SAC, you've taken two tests already. No, only one.
Yeah, let me take one.
Okay, so we're about to take our second one. All right, so what are we talking about today, Zach?
So this is the second episode in our new biology series, well, MCAT series called for reproduction. So this should give you like the highlights of it. I mean, it's a pretty simple chapter, I think, from having multiple biology classes, but this is gonna be the highlights of it. So here we go. So sex chromosomes X and Y, X-linked disorders, so male express while females can be carriers. So Y carries really little genetic information. The SARI gene actually codes for male, SRY, so sorry you're a male. XX is female, XY is male. So eye disorders are usually linked with males, which is X linked. So something to keep in mind going forward. Um, Male reproductive system, so semen, sperm plus seminal fluid. Bulbourethral glands, this makes the fluid viscose fluid to clean out the urethra. Seminal vesicles and prostate glands make like a basic alkaline fluid, which is alkaline means basic, to help the sperm survive through its pathway. The pathway is called 7 Up. So,
7 Up.
yeah, it's an easy way to remember it.
Yeah.
Seminiferous tubules, yeah, spermatogenesis, nourished by Sertoli glands. Epididymis stores sperm, where they gain their motility. The vas deferens actually raises and lowers the testes, and then you have the ejaculatory duct, urethra, and penis. So, pretty simple.
7 Up.
7 Up, yes. Pretty good. I mean, anything that you remember like a pathway, it's better to like make like mnemonics up for it
Yeah.
in general. Female reproductive system, so ovaries, this is follicles produce ova, this is controlled by FSH and LH. Oogenesis is the production of the female gametes. Estrogen is released to a response to FSH. This develops the respiratory tract and thickens the uterine wall. Progesterone responds to LH, so progesterone maintains and protects, so PP, so protects. Yeah, so estrogen establishes while progesterone protects. Really easy way to remember it, so and the pathway is egg to the peritoneal sac to the fallopian tube and oviduct. So mitosis, again, this is pretty simple stuff if you took biology before, so that's why I'm kind of going quickly through it. Ploidy of 2N. So prophase, DNA condenses, centrioles migrate to opposite poles, and microtubules form. The nuclear envelope disappears. That's a lot to happen in one phase.
Yeah.
So DNA condenses, nuclear envelope disappears, and the centrioles migrate. Metaphase is meet in the middle. Anaphase are pulled apart. In the telophase, the chromosomes decondense, nuclear member forms, and then cytokinesis occurs. Really, prophase and telophase are probably the harder ones to memorize. So, then meiosis, it's kind of similar, but there's multiple phases too. There's like prophase 1, metaphase 1, anaphase 1, telophase 1. So I'm not going to read through all that. I'm going to leave it on the screen for a second. But yeah, it's very similar to mitosis. And then meiosis continues as prophase 2, metaphase 2, anaphase 2, and telophase 2. So, do it on the screen for a second. And then you have the gonadotropin releasing hormone. So you have FSH, which is the follicle stimulating hormone. So in males, this triggers spermatogenesis, which is the making of sperm. This stimulates the Sertoli cells. Females stimulates the production of ovarian follicles. And then LH is luteinizing hormone. In males, it causes the interstitial cells to make testosterone. And females, this induces ovulation. So, it's really it for this, guys.
Yeah, this was a pretty to the point.
So,
Biology reproduction episode. Um, do you have any highlights in here? Do you think that we should absolutely study more than one the other one, or should we start from how did you start studying this?
read the book. That's about it. Pick a review book, read through it, read through some like miles down review sheets. So yeah, his review sheets
The
are
way I
really
did it,
good.
the way I did it is just like besides reading the book, I had to like I'm sorry, besides doing Anki, I really had to like Google the meaning of some words and then um understand each individual part. Like this, I still don't know all of it, which is pretty bad. To be honest with you, but it's getting easier the more I study for this.
Yeah, my approach right
It's
now is the miles down review sheets. Go over that for the chapter. Go to like a chapter in the book, so it'd be like reproduction for this. Read through it. Make notes that weren't included on the miles down review sheets. But 99% of the time, he has everything on that I wanted to write down. But so I'd add maybe like one or two details per chapter. And then I go over the Anki cards for that chapter too afterwards. And then I make the slides, and making the slides also reinforce the material as well. So
I had several questions about the reproductive system, especially FSH, LH. Um, so on the dummy tests. So I'm sure this is like a very important part of biology that is going to come on the test. I think this and cell. But hey, thanks everyone for tuning in. If you want to pause some of this video, you can just backtrack and pause it, especially on meiosis and mitosis, so you can understand um, the prophase because there's like prophase one and prophase two, and for each phase, for all four phases, we have one and two.
yeah, it's really
So
detailed, but it's pretty common sense once you go through it like a couple times. That's why I didn't read it to you guys, because like it's basically the same thing repeating itself, just a little different. That's
yeah,
why I just
just
paused
a
the
little
slide on
tweaks
those.
here and there.
So I think that's it
All
for
right,
this
guys,
video,
thanks for
guys.
tuning in.
See you next time. Peace.
Bye bye.